mysterious.
Oh, geez, that's a big reach for a stick. I hope it's just for messing about with. The king is he just wants a king. He's called for a king.
He has. Little does he know if he hits a queen, it'll be curtains. 3 aces against a pair and a straight draw.
Doesn't change anything. Now, he's got to bet the right amount to stop in a way, the flush draw.
60,000.
It's just over half the pot.
Well, that means that Cold Clough's not getting the right odds for a flush draw.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
So the only way he would be calling is if he felt that he could win more chips after that last card comes. And this is a decision that possibly will be the time for him to change direction.
Well, Dave has to work through this hand and try and put Dave Clayton on a hand. And that raise from the small blind, do you think that... Is there any...
He's got to put him on an ace, surely. He's got to. So therefore he's behind. And he's looking to hit a jack or a king, I suppose. 7 cards.
Pass.
He's laid it down. Don't know if he knew how strong Dave Clayton was, but he didn't want to go any further, and that'll settle Clayton's nerves.
The pressure pot continues and starts to reach boiling point. I think the play around the table has meant that there's more pressure on the players now. They feel that nobody's really showing any weakness.
Pass.
2 face cards in late
Pass.
position for Yanni Sointula, and the decision is triple the bet to 12,000.
Oh, Fraser with a decision with the 6s. Very strange decision in some ways. If you defend it and you don't hit a 6, you've just lost your money.
Call.
Unless you're prepared to bluff. You could re-raise and see where you stand that way. That is the option. Oh, when he's hit a 6.
Wow.
But there's 3 diamonds and Sointua's got one of them. If he's going to play, he's got to play this quickly. Doesn't have to necessarily play quickly now. It could be an all-in now.
16,000.
Straight in over the top for everything.
I think you're right.
It's got to be. Anything else, anything that's not a sizable raise, is asking for trouble. Just a flat call, this is dangerous.
What does he put Yanni on? Probably an ace, maybe a diamond.
He's got to put into all his chips here, surely.
Of course, if
Raise.
doesn't look like a big raise counted out there. Oh, now he's going for the green.
25,000 more.
16,000 raise of 25,000.
Well, he couldn't know that it'll probably do enough damage unless he wants to go for the diamond.
I mean, Yanni's in a situation here where, is there any thought in his mind, do you think, that Fraser might have the king of diamonds? He's counting his chips.
This is a mathematical decision for him, isn't it? He may just not have enough chips for this. Any more chips, he may have been tempted, I feel. This is a big decision. It's going to cost him perhaps all his chips on the next go. That's the problem. If a diamond doesn't come on the next card, he could be asked the question. So this is a straightforward mathematical problem. Does he want to draw to a diamond on the pot odds he's seeing now? Is that correct?
I guess so. I just wonder. It doesn't seem like there's any way he can consider that he's ahead.
Call.
He's called. Obviously, if he hits the diamond,
I guess he's made the decision that Fraser does not have the king. That's his call, his theory. He needs a diamond.
All in.
as quick as you like, all in.
Pass.
And he earned some money, even though he had to run the gauntlet of that turn card.
It was red as well. Well played by Ian. It was He was gambling a little bit. Didn't make a huge raise, but he got extra money because of it.
Well, yeah, perhaps that's me being a bit scared. I just want to get the money that's in the pot. I don't want to win any more sometimes. That's why I'm sitting here.
Ian Fraser, the big mover on this leaderboard so far. Clayton and Kolkoff still in front, but Ian Fraser is hot on their heels. And Andy Pyra, Yanni Sointula trailing. This will be the last hand of the level. They'll be playing 5 and 10,000 after this.
The biggest advantage for
Pass.
Sointula in these circumstances
Raise.
is that he is the dealer currently, so he's got a few more hands before he's got to put in any more money.
Pretty little cards for Barry Hearn. And 6 plus
Raise 15 more, 21 total.
15,000.
Pass.
Round to Sointula. King and an ace, a king. Well, this is an ideal opportunity. Not only can he put them all in, but Barry Hearn may think he's on the bluff, or at least desperate. It's going to be all in.
I knew you was going to do it. You're such a sweetheart. I
And
knew
because he knows he's going to do it, does he talk himself into calling? It's a big laydown, isn't it, to a desperate man?
Well, I guess it is the question, how much more is the first order of business? 21,000 plus about 46,000 more.
I took the 21s in, yeah.
It's a fortunate situation Sointula finds himself
So
in.
we've got 30, 40,
An unfortunate one in some degree for Hearn, because
Call.
he really, I think, has to call.
Well, I mean, the ace-king is the only hand he's really in this kind of trouble
Yesterday,
against.
exactly the same.
Timing is everything.
Yeah, and Sointula in a dominating position, but all in. And there's just really nowhere for either of these players to go.
I don't want to see a queen and a king.
This hand's played itself so far, and Yanni, he's been through too many of these races to count his chickens before they hatch.
I'm after
Oh, how cruel.
Would you believe it?
This happened yesterday, and then the king came next.
Sointula outdrawn on the flop. He needs a king or he is out in 6th.
Crossbar.
picture.
A
did
10
not
would
see
be an
that
interesting
picture.
card now for Sointula. The 10 would help him as well.
It's given him 4 extra outs.
No king on the river. Happened yesterday. Last week.
He hasn't spotted the 10s. Now he spots the 10s.
Played the 7.
Too late, too soon. Yanni Sointula, Hellraiser, out in 6th place. Really did nothing wrong, Steve. Well, Hellraiser has been sent down, but 5 are left. Does Kolkoff have to figure out a new plan? Clayton's got it all in charge. Fraser's on the move, and the Piranha, he's just chopping at their heels. The man in charge has been steady so far. When will the move come?
No one to play with? There's always PartyPoker.com.
10,000 in the big blind. Clayton under the gun. And
Pass.
Foldo.
Call.
This perhaps, Steve, an indication that Barry suddenly feels comfortable chip-wise at the table.
To call on the button. It's not been that usual a move. Kolkoff now.
Oh, surely he
Decides
can't be
to-
serious.
Smell weakness.
Raise 24,000 more, 34 total.
Blue raise.
Oh, my!
Well, it's a rush of blood. It's a rush of blood at the right time.
This is good stuff. Talk about the levels
Wow.
these guys are playing on.
It's all timing, isn't it? It's just all timing. When it's your day, it goes right.
Nothing at all.
And he's telling the truth as well. That's very unlike Barry.
King 9 is nothing at all, is it?
That's the only time tonight I'm trying that, guys.
And he's actually been so honest.
That one's in Peter Sellers. Should have been in Peter Sellers' cellar.
I'll tell you what, quiet for the first half hour. All of a sudden, Hearn leading the charge.
Oh, he could have got himself so caught there.
He really could have. What if Dane really had something?